another part of the story to what led up to Brianna's disappearance. You see, Gordon Obert put her on a bus the day after his birthday, after he assaulted my daughter and they tried to get rid of her. And then he didn't come up to my house until the day after. He didn't answer my calls. He didn't return my daughter. Nothing. Okay? And then all of a sudden he comes up and he acts all like hyper and everything because he had something to hide. And when Gordon anybody that knows Gordon, when he tells a lie, he gets all, that's what I did. You see? Gordon assaulted my daughter, put her on a bus, even lied about the situation with that because I got the whole story on that as well. So with that being said, she ended up in Boston. Now we're going to have to find out who are the detectives that she talked to and why didn't it go anywhere? Boston Hospital. Listen to this. Because after I leave Friday, Washington, D.C., I'm heading back Boston way to request records and receive information as well as share information and serve you all with your paperwork because that's my duty. Now that I have filed against the Anson, the town of, the state of, and all those involved, I get to serve you, or I get to designate somebody to serve you your paperwork.
And so now you need your medical records to find out who you talked to because they're not going to tell you who you talked to. But he brought you a phone, you said? Yep. And a plane ticket. And a plane ticket. Yes. And where on the plane? Okay, so where did the plane drop you off? Orlando? Huh? And then how'd you end up in Daytona? And then you ended up in the hospital in Daytona. I had called, and the cop said that no, you had not been heard from because Tina Hay had contacted me by social media and said that you needed more medical attention than she was able to provide, so that she took you to a hospital. And when I looked up Tina Hay, she's from a halfway house. Yes. So how'd you end up from being in a psych ward, shot up with medications, onto a fucking Greyhound while you were so sick, into Boston on an airplane, and then through a halfway house when you weren't even on drugs? You weren't on drugs, so why were you even in a halfway house? Because I had marijuana in my system, so they accepted me. Okay. So for marijuana, okay, so why is it that you got something called a Marshman Act in September down there? And then they said they made an arrest and made a Baker Act on you, but they still won't send the recorded video of the Baker Act.
So did the police send her
and I've been asking for it. They refused
to the sex ring?
to me. They refused to give it to Channel 6 News Investigates, a reporter named Brianna. Yeah, so we know that Volusia was obviously covering some bullshit, and I believe that Tina Hay was covering some shit too. And then I get a phone call that you're in Orlando Regional Medical Center and I need to make medical decisions on you. I couldn't even answer that call. I had to call my friend to have her call the police to find out where you were because I thought I was dying. When I got that call, I thought that was the end of my life right there.
And with that being said, Gordon Obert, Jeffrey Keaton, Seth Rolfe of Waterville Police Department, Anna Love of Augusta, Maine. She oversees the state police. And then you've got everybody. Janet Mills is aware that my daughter was missing. Right straight through to Volusia County. When October 8th, I spoke with a detective down there. And he noted to me again. And he put my daughter as a missing person. I also have a call from an NCIC reporter and recorder that told me he didn't like my attitude, so therefore he wasn't entering my daughter as a missing person. So with that being said, I'm going to make you all aware that every single video that the government and the state ordered to be deleted not too long ago, back in February I believe, I've still got a copy of all of them. I've still got all the paperwork, I've got all the proof of fact, I've got all the pictures, and so does Washington, D.C. So again, with all the protection from abuse orders and harassment and against the illegal stalking and surveillance, as well as the vandalism, terrorizing that I have filed against the state of Maine, the government officials, state officials, and the people that you have heard about, I'm requesting that now from Washington, D.C. because I have the right to be safe. So now I've had to come to the civil unions and the disability rights, the Civil Rights Union, and to the White House, as well as to the United States Attorney General, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden. They're all made aware of what's going on, as well as the FBI. Because you see, Department of Justice out of Vermont is overseen by Jeffrey Eaton, who is also the federal court clerk, who is friends with all of them because the Department of Justice is hand in hand with the Attorney General. So with that being said, and knowing that they're all in hand with the federal court attorney, and then you got Laura Wilson, who is violating my daughter by not removing herself from the case, knowing that we have filed. And so she's very well aware, and she shares all the information, which is a client attorney violation. So Laura Wilson, we've requested in the public and to the nation, in front of and to Washington, D.C., for your removal from the court system and an investigation into all of you for your criminal activities and trying to do what? We already know you're over-medicating my daughter, leading to a premature death, perhaps, because she's already been pronounced a few times, hasn't she, T.J. Donovan?